it really hurts. Censorship is bad. Okay, this video is about how I lost my mustache. No, it's not about that. Before I get started, check out this t-shirt. Is this not a cool t-shirt, huh? Is this not a cool t-shirt? It's pretty cool, huh? Yeah? I don't know what brand it is, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, I want to show you that. I've never seen a t-shirt like that with this little thing. It's like, check out my ass, baby. That's what it's saying. Anyway, what is this video about? Last video I talked about censorship, and I talked about China, what's happening with the Chinese government. A lot of people, or some people, a few, one, two, are under the impression I'm against the Chinese government. Yes, I am. I'm also against the American government. God, isn't that embarrassing for fellow Americans? Aren't we? It's embarrassing, right? They can't get their act together. Come on, we're the greatest democracy, well, debatable, in the world. Okay, top 5, top 10, I don't know. Anyway, it's an embarrassment what's happening. They can't pass anything over there. Japanese government, though, anyway, all governments suck, basically, whenever they're screwing the people. Otherwise, when they're providing infrastructure, that, that stuff, free concerts in the park, that kind of stuff, I completely support that. I like water fountains. I completely support governments building water fountains, love to, in the summertime, especially it's very hot. And homeless shelters for that. However, that's a few and far between. I am against, however, when governments try to screw with us. And it is our duty as citizens of the world to stand up and put our finger in the face of government and say, dude, not cool. And that's what I'm here to say today.
Dude, not cool.
After I put up my last video, I found a video here on YouTube. I will link it, try to link it from ABC News, saying that the Chinese government is now banning or controlling very tightly news about the train wreck. So, yeah, we're right. Chinese government sucks. Sometimes, of course, they're dealing with a lot of people. They got a lot of, I know they got a lot of, things to do. They got a lot of pressure, a lot of weight on the shoulders. So I'm not saying they completely suck, but when they do stuff like that, that stuff you gotta call them out on that shit. And the Chinese people agree with me. If you look at the protests that are happening over there, you guys gotta read this Wall Street article about China and how the Chinese people themselves are really, up in arms about it. So it isn't just like people like me looking in from the outside. But anyway, we're here today to talk about Fukushima and the Japanese government and why they suck today, because check out this video that I'm linking, got from Discovery Sound. Discovery Sound is another YouTube user. He linked me to this video below. I'm not pointing to my crotch, I'm pointing to the description bar. And in the description bar, you're going to see a link to a town meeting. I hope it's still there. It's about a town meeting and how the Fukushima people are pissed off at whatever is left of the Fukushima government, and they can't provide any good answers. It's kind of funny, they're like, take my pee! Take my pee! And they brought the pee to the meeting. And check my pee, because they're like, hey, everything's safe. By the way, do you mind if we give you a urine test? So yeah, it's kind of strange. And on top of that, more importantly, apparently, I don't know if this is true, so anyone can give me links to the original. Apparently, the Japanese government is now deciding to censor all negative information about Fukushima to try to calm people down. And their label is this as disinformation or rumors. And they apparently passed a law giving themselves the power to erase things from the internet that reflect badly on Fukushima. And isn't that screwy? So we got to call them out on that shit. So who knows? I mean, technically, is this video reflecting badly on Fukushima? I don't know what's happening in Fukushima. I do know that a lot of people don't know what's happening there. A lot of people are scared. There are rumors about what's happening. We're not getting a lot of clear information. There's apparently some guy who has cows, raising cows 14 kilometers from Fukushima. He refused to kill the cows, and then the meat was shipped out all over Japan, and the people panicked, like, oh, can't eat meat, can't eat beef. Well, you can eat other kinds of meat. However, one of my students came today and said, well, last week, I had a great time. Me and my buddies, we all went to this beef restaurant, and it was empty because everyone was scared of the radiation. But I booked a table. We usually can't get a table. We got to wait there, for a long time to get a table. But today was no problem. It was a lot of fun. We just got in and out, Some people don't care. Some people do care. Big debates in my classes. Actually, very interesting. Usually Japanese are very like, yeah, we politely disagree, or oh, really, we just listen to your opinion and say, nod up and down. But like yesterday in my classes, people were really like arguing about who's right. The people are defending the government. Other people are like, no, the people are stupid. Oh, you shouldn't be raising a crowd. Everyone should evacuate. No, it's safe. Very, very controversial what's happening in my classes, and I never get this kind of stuff. So it's kind of good for English, But anyway, that's all I got to say for you regarding this topic today. I will talk to you soon about something more lighthearted and more amusing, or more different, cultural stuff. Something different in the next video. Until then, see you guys soon. My name is Victor, and that's it. That's all I gotta say.